Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Don, Double D's RCs. Yep. So today we're going to install some parts on my SCX24. I'm going to do Treal, some diff covers. They're made out of copper, supposedly. I've used Treal before for some front end stuff, I think. Yep. These front little bar things, steering, seems to be a good product. So I'm gonna give them a try for some more things, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, first things first, let's see what comes in the bag of stuff here. So this is, yeah, Treal. Okay, so you get stickers, which is always nice. I may put them on something at some point. And you get a nice bag. And then some stuff here. Looks like you're going to possibly need longer screws, because there is longer screws in here. Okay. And then you actually have the piece I'm looking for. It is actually pretty heavy once you get it out of the box, out of the bag, whatever the hell you want to say. And screws. Looks like two longer ones, which I'm assuming go on the bottom, because this is longer or wider, deeper, whatever you want to call it. But probably the two longer ones and the two, are they three different sizes? No. So four are the same size, it looks like. Alright, so there it is. It doesn't have a bearing in there, so I'm going to have to switch the other one out, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and open up the diff and see what is involved here. I'm going to start with the rear, and this driver I'm using is a 1.3 millimeter, and it fits. So I'm going to take off all these screws and see what it looks like. Okay, we're at the final screw here. So, what is going to be beneath this cover? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's interesting. So, I am wondering, I think I'm going to have to pull that guy out and put it into this one. So I'm going to do that next. Well, I got it transferred over. I just used a pick and it came out. If I had that size bearing, I would just put a new one in, I guess. But this is easy enough to get to, so when it's time to change it, I'll just open up the diff and change it out. So now we're going to reassemble, and it should be done. Seems to be a good fit. I am going to use the screws that came with the kit just to make sure, I don't know, they're new, they came with it. Why not use it, right? It should be pretty good from here. Well, I think it looks good. I like how it's just got a little bit of the brass exposed and the rest has a coating on it. It doesn't, I mean, the fit and finish, whatever, it's pretty good in my opinion. It was super easy to change on this here truck. So now to the front, which is buried a little bit underneath all this stuff. Yeah, that one's gonna be just a little more involved, but not too bad. Alright, so this is the route I'm gonna go. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take off this side, and hopefully this whole thing will just kind of swing out of the way. Okay, that seemed to have did the trick. I'm just going to pull that off to the side, and now I have access to all the screws here, except for one, but I can just move the servo arm, I think, and get to that one. Alright, now that everything's out of the way, we're just going to take all the screws out and repeat the process from same as from the rear. So the front one, the servo tray actually is sits behind or in between, kind of sandwiched in between the cover and the diff housing. So you do have to, the top two screws will loosen up this servo tray, so just be cautious of that, I suppose. Alright, now you just got to install everything back together. Make sure your servo tray lines up in there. Alright, the front one's on. Looks pretty good. I'm just I did move my servo arm, so I'm going to turn everything on and kind of zero it out, I guess, and see, make sure my wheels are straight. Okay, and then now I just have to reconnect the 2 screws to the front of the steering linkage. And then we're gonna drive it and make sure nothing odd has happened now that we have the new diff covers on. Alright, we have the diff covers installed. Seems to be working good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was a super simple install, and it did drop some weight down low, I guess. It's not a huge increase in weight, but I thought it was fun. The parts are pretty cheap and easy to install, so it was kind of satisfying a little bit. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. I know this wasn't super informative, but you know, some people like to see how the process is done before they dive in. Most of us in the RC world are already used to tinkering and creating and whatever else, but I hope this was useful for somebody. We'll see you next time.